welcome back to my channel. I am Simply Breantly. Don't forget to get your energy in and like, comment, and subscribe. Holy Father, angels, ancestors, speak through me. If I can reach as many people that can resonate with this message, please, and thank you. I'm going to go ahead and ground. So I tried to record this message like 3 different times, y'all. So I don't know what's going to come out. First, I was interrupted because I was in a meeting, and then I just kept on coughing, y'all, because I like the season's changing, and the kids be going around, and now I'm over here coughing. So let's see what we can do here. All right. Spirit's telling me to start off with the Wisdom of Oracle deck, and I want to just go ahead and get it right off the bat. Thank you, every single person that said, where you at? You need to go ahead and post some messages for us. Thank you. I appreciate that. I saw that, and I thank you for telling me that, because life be lifing. Like, as I tell y'all previously, I have 4 children, and just normal tasks that I have to do in different meetings, and I work a job. So sometimes I can get busy, and like my schedule has changed, so I just need to make time for things that I enjoy doing. And this is one of the things, like the only job that I have. Well, that, and also like doing personals and stuff like that. But anything in the tarot atmosphere, okay? It's the only job that I have that doesn't feel like a job. I love it. Okay. So first we have milk and honey. Then right out regeneration. Okay, so what you been working on? You've been working on something. And it's like you started from the bottom, now we here. You're starting, and now you're really just able to bask in it, right? So you're beginning to really get it paid. Like you're really beginning to pay off the things that you've been working hard for, that you may have not been able to see a reward before, but balance is here. Okay, now. And I have pink here, which is for me, it symbolizes happiness. For me. Okay. And there's something that is definitely just beautiful here. And then we have orphan. So you've been doing some time by yourself. And then we have 5, which that is like regret, missed opportunity. So there has been something that you may have felt like that you like, and this is what was coming out previously when I was trying to go out and put a message out that I wasn't able to put out. It was like you were feeling like you something missed you, right? Like something was supposed to, like it was supposed to go the certain way that you had it made up in your mind, and it didn't. But you know what? It's okay. Because that was definitely a blessing. I'm getting generational curses being broken. And I'm getting you just being in your head too damn much. Observer. Okay, so as you have been working hard, and you've been coming up. Okay, you've been coming up. You've been doing your daggone thing. And as you've been doing your thing, and you've been recognizing, just differences in yourself, whether it's differences in yourself not comparing yourself to anybody, but I'm just saying, like, when you look back on your family roots and people in your family, you're very different from them, okay? There's not anybody that you can say to follow the same path that you're currently following, or that has the same journey as you. Sometimes when you look in generations, you can look at families and say, oh, they went to the army, and my grandfather went to the army, and my son went to the army, and everybody went to the army, okay? But like, just using that as an example, there's a lot of things that you're wondering why. Like why you were not like anybody else in your family, okay? Why there was something that was very different about you that you wanted to go ahead and explore, and, realize that it's okay. It's okay. Like, I don't resonate with any of these people that are in my bloodline, but, maybe some of your ancestors that you may not be too aware of, but, just like your immediate people and the people know. We have the Queen of Cups here. Okay. So now you have some type of new romantic situation on the horizons because you've been working on yourself. Okay. Won't he do it? We have the Wheel of Fortune here. So something is very much so destined. Something is very destined for you to have a turning point in your life. Like I was saying, a very stuck, stagnant feeling, and knowing that you're different. And now it's coming into the time of transition where you're recognizing that, and you're honing in on your skills, and you're accepting it. Okay. Acceptance is a lot. Acceptance is a lot. You got to accept that you're not like others. You got to accept that you have a different path. You have to accept that you have to move different. And that's okay. Now we have the Magician here. So you already know you got everything in your hands to provide anything that you need. So there's no outside sources that you need to be looking at to provide what you really need. Now what do we have? We have the Page of Cups and Death. So with that, okay, you have some new beginnings here. And it's like you're showing your talent and you're being recognized. It's like, okay, say for instance, you're in a crowd of people and I'm picturing like a big stadium and it's like, roar. So I'm getting like a big stadium of people, but the spotlight is on you. There's some type of glitter all around you. You're just like glowing and everything. And there's just like stardust and shit like that. And it's all around you. So out of this big crowd of people, like thousands of people, you're still shining, you're still glowing. But the thing about it is, everybody else can see the shine and the glow and the gold and all of that, but you can't see it. You cannot see it. So there's some situation that you have been in where you may have felt like you were overlooked. You were not overlooked. You may have felt like have been missed in a situation. You were not missed. You were basically just continuing to prove what you can do. Because it wasn't, they didn't want to put you in that position. It wasn't your time. That was not the position that you were chosen to be filled. It wasn't for you to be filled, right? So by His grace, by His mercy, by you being solid within yourself, by you really just understanding yourself and getting one with yourself, grounding yourself, is a beautiful thing. So that opened up your eyes to be able to recognize that you're doing something differently, and this has been chosen, like you're plucked. This had been picked particularly for you in mind. So it's like a puzzle piece where we're connecting the dots and we're putting the puzzle together, and you are the perfect match. All right, now that's absolutely beautiful. So whatever you felt like you were missing out on, whatever you felt like was not yours, guess what? It's yours now. So it's like, can't nobody turn me around. It's really in the energy of you beginning new cycles, of you being an inspiration, of you moving away from some things that no longer serve you and traveling towards abundance, right? Traveling towards learning new skills. And then what does it fill in the cups? You're about to have a lot of choices. You're about to have a lot of choices. Continue to stay in that positive mind frame. Can think, if I could get it out, y'all, if I could just spit it out, okay, if I could talk today. Continue to know that there's some different things that may show up as illusions in your life, but you have to be able to go ahead and depict those different things. And as you're depicting those different things, a lot of different things will come towards you and become much clearer, okay? So in the very near future, you're going to have a lot of surprises. You're going to have a lot of choices that you have to make. Whether that's like whether you want to work with a certain person, whether that's like if you want to accept positions, if you want to take this place, but like there's something that's particular that you want in particular that is gonna be perfectly yoked. So I see something that you're getting a lot of perspective on. Continue to be organized. Organization is gonna be very important. Okay, continue to be organized, and as you're organizing, you're just following what you're led to do. It's not going to lead you wrong. Following your intuition is never going to lead you wrong, right? You have to listen to that little voice, not the big ego. Got a big ego. Not the big ego. That's not what we're listening to. We're listening to that little voice. We're listening to that calm voice. We're listening to what really puts that fire in us, right? And what's really going to go ahead and launch that. Okay, so I'm getting a space launch, a launch rocket. So I'm getting just like some otherworldly type shit where whether it's career, whether it's love, whether it's business, it's going to be launched. And that shit right there is straight to outer space. Even though we never went to the moon, it's straight to outer space, right? And it's just absolutely beautiful. It's because you know what? It's the potential that you realize that you had. And like you can't just have potential and not do shit with it, okay? Faith without work is dead. So it's like the potential that you recognize that you had and you actually did something with it and you're continuing to do it, even when you don't feel like it, even whenever you're feeling down, even when you're feeling low, even when you're feeling like, damn, is it going to be one thing after the next? And we get in that mind frame, y'all. I just got so much, so many downloads right now. But like after I said that, it just triggered like we get in that mind frame of thinking it's always something. If you're in that mind frame of thinking, oh, it's always some shit happening, it's always something. If it ain't one thing, it's the next. What the fuck you think's gonna happen? After one thing, it's gonna be the damn next, right? But if we're in that mind frame where we're in good things happening, you're intentionally before you even step your feet off of your bed, you're intentionally you have to set those intentions and make sure that you know that you know that you know it's going to be a good day. We're only accepting positive energy. We're going to be positive. We're going to do positive things. We're going to show the world our light and spread that positive energy amongst everybody, right? It doesn't matter if you come into contact with somebody that's mean. I'm getting a Scrooge, okay? It doesn't matter if you're coming into contact with somebody that's mean, somebody that's stingy, somebody that wants to talk shit about you. Guess what? That is a reflection of ourselves. So how we handle the situation is going to be all that matters. Because if you see somebody just cussing somebody out, just being dirty and nasty, treating workers like no respect and stuff like that, you know that at one point in time in your life, if not currently, but I feel like it's in the past, somebody could have did you wrong or ticked you off, and you could have been right there in that same place that person is. Like if you had a bad day and they had some type of like shitty sly comment, and you're like, it ticked you off enough, you could have been right there where that person is. So you're realizing that. You're not so quick to judge. You're not so quick to be like, oh, who do they think they are? You understand. If you do want to approach somebody, you're approaching them from a loving place. And approaching them from a loving place is definitely like in the energy that they can feel that. And as they feel that, there's a lot of goodness coming towards you. Because it's like it's like you beat that level, okay? So I'm getting Mario in the different levels, and it's like, okay, you've accomplished that level. Doop, 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 doop. Now you're on to the next level, and it's like new lessons that you have to learn. So I really see very much so abundance, very much so some learning lessons that have been completed, and just some newness, some new beginnings. So it's absolutely wonderful. Okay. It seems absolutely wonderful and amazing. Let's go ahead and get some last advice. We're going to use the Spellcaster. Okay. Spirits keep on telling me to use the Wisdom of Oracle again. Excuse me. Y'all, last time I was doing this, I was coughing every second. At least I ain't coughed that much this time. But it was like, dang, can I get this out? It's like just new energy coming. And you're realizing that it's meant like you're fitting in that puzzle piece because you waited long enough and you've completed some lessons. It was like you had to keep on repeating some type of karmic cycle. But at this point in time, it's over. Happy. Okay, now. So now it's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to be successful. It's time for you, look, you holding that star. The stars all around you. You know you make out of a stardust and shit. And look, you're equally yoked. Look at that egg, and this is spiritually guided. So I see nothing but absolutely beautifulness, absolute beautifulness. And look at that. Just look at the aura. Look at the shining brightness and just everything around you. So I really feel like you've worked very hard for something, and it's time for that hard work to pay off. So this is absolutely beautiful. What do we have? Life purpose. Yeah, you have gotten into your life purpose. We have the moon there. Moon represents what? It represents you having to let go of something, some type of fear, some type of anxiety. And you had to go ahead and face that. And then what else do we have? We have a tree. What does that represent? That represents growth. So it's a lot of things that you have really just worked on. Okay. You're very talented. And what's behind that? You're very... Excuse me. You're very talented and you're so much of an inspiration. Like, remember how I was describing your aura? That's confirmation right there. You are just this light and you're going to just continue to shine on. And as you shine on, a lot of things are going to be brought to you and you're going to be able to expand. Okay. You're getting them to do what? To multiply. All right. Don't forget to get your energy in and like, comment, and subscribe. As always, peace, love, and namaste.